So today's actually day 14, by the way. I was off on a day. I counted day 9 twice. So, um, yeah. Yeah, it's day 14 because I started on a Friday. And that means that since it's Friday, it would be, so, since it's Friday tomorrow, it would start the next thing. Which means that I've been walking for 2 weeks. Today marks 2 weeks of walking. And I don't plan on stopping. So, yeah. I also got my water. Got a towel, but it's in my pocket so that it doesn't fall out. I mean, it might have fell out last time. And I got my backpack. Now, here's the thing on my backpack. I have a 3D cube. So my backpack, oh, I guess let's back up. So my backpack shows video, actually. It's showing two things. It's showing a cube of all the foods that I've made so far. Unfortunately, there's only 6 sides, even though I made 7 days worth. Oh well. But there are all of my food on this cube, and I'll show you guys later. And then another thing comes up where it's just words. It goes around in a circle, and it just says, "Wait then, wait now." And I will tell you that, guys, I actually started at 448 pounds, and I'm at 419. So I will update it every week, but not every day, because that's annoying. I hate the app that is used for this book bag. But yeah, today's hot, and I definitely don't want to be out here. It is 90 something degrees. Still in the 90s with humidity, but still annoying. So we're actually going to power walk a little bit. I'm completely hands-free. There's nothing in my pockets weighing me down. Hey there. And I mean, I don't think the towel's going to weigh me down, but yeah, we're off. End of week 2, guys. Tomorrow starts week 3. I'm so happy. Now keep in mind, I've been going for 3 weeks of, bettering myself. The first week, I, like I said, I just took it easy, did salads, didn't overexert myself. And then on Friday, I was like, nope, I need to start, because if I don't get started now, I'll make an excuse, and then again, tomorrow never comes. So, oh boy. I'm gonna add a third thing to this backpack. The cube for the foods that I make. The wait then and wait now. And then a third one that says, ask me how I'm doing. I started to do it, but it was messing up, so I just stopped. But I will be adding that to it, so I get 3 things going. And then I'll charge the battery, because it's attached to a external battery, of course. But yeah, so far so good. Also, you heard right, I'm hands-free. So I'm using the neck thing that I'm still going to replace with my phone that is completely metal. So that makes it a little bit easier. Ooh, one of those I like that motor scooter. I think my daughter would love that. But yeah, it has to do, because I don't want to keep holding my phone, because if you can feel myself wobbling and whatnot. Now here's the thing, it's 90 degrees, it's hot, but so far I feel unstoppable. I'm pretty sure my dogs will be barking later, but for right now, I'm okay. We're going into shade. My mom was like, maybe you can walk later when the sun starts going down. Nope. Because if I did that, I'd probably use it as an excuse, and then bam, miss day one. Miss one day. And I don't plan on missing on one day. Like, I would have to be physically injured to miss a day. Knock on wood, I guess. Oh boy. Yeah, let's not jinx it. But I did run out of a certain medication that I need to keep walking. It's called Montelukast. It's just medication for asthma. That's how I don't see my inhaler. I did take it before I walked, so I'll be good, but I don't want to go back to being completely dependent on it, so I will call in a prescription. I thought I had a second bottle. Apparently not. I just messed up. I have no excuse. So, something I gotta fix. So how was my day today? Today was the worst day that I have worked all year. I was on a call with this, I'm gonna try to be as nice as possible. I'm gonna try to be nice person for 2.5 hours. And that's because when you clock out for break, you're supposed to hit a button, but calls are so back to back that sometimes you miss it. But I'm like, haha, I got it. However, when I hit break, the system apparently glitched. I don't know what happened, but then a call came in and I can't just dump them. I'm like, okay, let me hurry up and do this call. And it was not meant to be. I hated this call more than any other call this year. I want to hang up on her so bad. I'm not going to, because we're not allowed. But if I was, oh boy. She took up over 2.5 hours cutting me off. Trying, like, oh, wait, I think I got this. I think I got it. Then why did you ask for help? Actually, no, I went, there's a new screen. I'm like, oh my gosh. And it kept going. Like, I could not get a word in edgewise because we can't interrupt them. We can't. Oh, man. Oh boy. So I just sat there and listened for 2.5 hours. And my house is clean, so I didn't do anything else but just sit there. By the way, yeah, my whole top is clean. I can start in the basement. I went down there to do laundry today, and I looked at the basement and wanted to cry. It's doable in the time frame that I set out. However, oh man, however, it's gonna be rough. But I'll do it. If I actually took a full day off to do it, I could actually get it done in a day. Like if I woke up, started in the morning, and then, take normal breaks, breakfast, lunch, dinner, break here or there, put on my music. Oh yeah, if I put on my music, absolutely. I could absolutely do it all in a day. But that would be over exerting myself, which I'm not trying to do. Taking it easy is giving results. And so I'm gonna take it easy. I'm gonna do the area that's going around to my washer and dryer, because to get there, I have to go down the stairs, go left, because there's so much stuff piled up, and then duck under the stairs, and then finally I'm there. That gets old, because I'm so afraid of hitting my head, because I have before. I do not know why it's that low. I do not know. But to counteract that, That's the first thing I'm going to do, so that when I do laundry, that I don't have to go around that anymore. Like if I were to do a finished basement, I would actually make it so that the stairs, because you can actually see through the stairs, I would build a storage system. Yeah. Whew. Oh, it's hot. A storage system would be good though. But it would make it so I couldn't go around the thing anymore. But I'm always afraid of bumping it, so I think I might just turn it into storage. All the smells. Apparently it's trash day for this street tomorrow. Trash day was today for me. And my trash got out. I had one trash bag in the house, but I'm like, I would have to look for trash. I ended up doing it and I threw it in the thing. There's going to be a whole bunch of trash in that basement though. I bet you my body's like, dude, we've not gone more than 3 days of this. Are you ready to give up? Nope. No. Tonight, it's turkey meatballs. Yes! Green beans and sweet potato. First thing I had when starting the new week. And while I did change it here or there, like I don't do and cannot find sunflower butter or almond butter, I just make ghee or clarified butter. I did that. I told it to give me the actual recipe for soup because it says chicken soup. I'm like, okay, but what do I need for it? So I have that. So the day I skip for that, I'll take a picture of that day, upload it to Discord, and then be like, okay, yeah. Also, you know how I always get to the school at 10 minutes? I've been past that. Say hi to the stop sign. We are actually going to take a drink real quick. Oh boy. There's a night. I always love this area. There's always shade because of all the trees, the tall building right there, and the breeze that's happening. But as nice as it sounds, we gotta get back home. So I can rest and relax. So next week's gonna be fun. I'm off Sunday, work Monday, Tuesday, off Wednesday, work Thursday, off Friday, work Saturday, off Sunday. So it's gonna be nice doing every other day, yeah. Except for working twice in a row, Monday, Tuesday. Tuesday work, Wednesday off, Thursday work, Friday off, Saturday work, Sunday off. Nice. Yeah, we're power walking backwards too. See, it was weird. My calves were on fire before. They calmed down a little bit. It might be because I just rested a moment. But yeah, I seem to be good. Also, I'm very happy to say that all of my meals, and I think I've said this before, but all of my bills, all of my bills, oh my God, I said bills again. all of the food that I have consumed through meals, there we go, have been from scratch. Homemade. Nothing from a box. My green beans and corn have been from a can, but that's only because Aldi's doesn't sell green. Oh my God, that smells. Aldi's doesn't sell green beans or corn separately, or else I would absolutely get that. And beans, they're always in a can. I tried looking for pinto beans, but it calls for black beans, and black beans are always in a can. Otherwise, everything else has been fresh. And I'm proud of that. Food is lasting. Food lasts for a few weeks, and I only need a couple weeks because I shop every Wednesday. Nope, power through this incline. I was gonna slow down. Nope, let's get this over with. Whew, more shade. A little bit of sun, and then right back to shade, because sun's going down. I can feel myself slowing down though, which is fine. Yeah, these muscles going. Body, you're gonna have to get used to this, man. We are not giving up. I'm going up to Wisconsin this summer for like a day, but next year I plan on going for a week so that I can actually enjoy everything there and sit at booths. Oh yeah, guys, let's talk. So whenever I go to a restaurant or just out to eat in general, everybody wants to sit at a booth. I'm like, okay, I understand that. Recline, back against something hard, chairs might move around, I don't know. But if I get to the place first, I always ask for a table and chairs, because chairs I can push back. Because booths, I do not fit in at all. And it is embarrassing when everybody has to sit at a booth and hopefully the table moves and I try to scooch it forward a little bit before anybody else sits down. Or the most embarrassing thing, I pull a chair up to the booth because I just can't fit. And then I feel awkward, be like, because everyone will ask, oh, should we sit at a table? I'm like, nah, you guys are already sitting down, let's do this. And I try to change the subject as fast as possible. Not because of it being so awkward, just because I'm so embarrassed that they even had to ask that question. Hey, I used the towel, nice. But I don't want to do that. The first time I'm able to sit at a booth, I'm gonna take video of it, of everything. I'll be like, look at this. Like a nice Tetris piece sliding in. Oh boy. Unfortunately, this won't be a 25-minute walk. I've definitely slowed down. But that's fine, as long as I'm walking. I know when to stop. And I promise not to overexert myself. And since I'm feeling it, I am going to relax a little bit. I want to power forward. My body says no to that. I gotta listen to it. Well, I gotta listen to it when it starts hurting or feeling bad. Not, I want pizza. Like, ooh, another thing I need to talk about. So when I was eating healthy, and I was, but I would always find like ways to make my favorite foods. Like pizza, well, I'll make this type of pizza. Lasagna, I'll make this like, well, hold on. We'll leave the lasagna for last because that one actually did turn out well. Hot dogs, buns, what can I use for buns? Well, if I use this and not eat a lot, but then I overeat and it never works. So I'm not doing that either. I'm eating actual meals and I don't plan on going back. Now back to the lasagna. I did it. I found out how to make a lasagna. I've gone through so many videos, so many forums, so many days of just searching. And I finally was able to make a lasagna that has no sugar. Now keep in mind, I know that tomato has some sugar, and that's how I was able to make it as fresh as possible. But for the, no carbs. Sorry, next to no carbs. So how did I do it? How did I do the pasta? I did eggs and mozzarella, and I tempered it, because if you cook the if you melt the cheese, put egg in it, it's just going to scramble. So I took my time and I rolled it out, but then I also put cream cheese in it too to give it strength. And nobody knew that they were eating normal lasagna. I mean keto lasagna, because it was completely keto, because I was doing keto back then. And for a treat, like after a month, I'm like, okay, maybe I'll take one day to treat myself in the way that for the lasagna and nothing else. I'm not gonna be like, okay, I did it a month, let's go get some pizza. No, it'll just be a nice, healthier meal. Like, I've been holding off on steak, and I can have steak. Like, it even says you can use certain type of meats in it. I'm like, nope, I'm gonna hold off on it. That way when I get to it, I can feel like I earned it. And it'll be within calorie limit and part of my meal plan. Like when it said beef stir fry, I didn't have any beef that people would count as, putting in stir fry. It was just ground beef. It was good, but I don't want to do it again. So I'm actually gonna go and buy some steak and then cut it into strips and then cook it so I can put in my stir fry. I mean, I guess I could use pork chop too, but it does say beef stir fry, so I'll do that since it has pork loin for a completely different day. And the pork loins that I got are super thick. I was able to cut it in half and make two so that I had one for later. So I actually have to cook the two that are in there. Otherwise they will spoil before it's time for me to go get more groceries. Like, oh my gosh. Because normally they come in a pack of 6 or 7, but I got one that came in a pack of 3. I'm like, okay, because it only says 1 pork loin and I'm doing it for 2 weeks. So that would have left me with 1 extra. Nope. One, I'm pretty sure I could cut it in 3s and be fine. But I will measure it out. It's supposed to be 4 ounces and do it correctly. I'm almost done, guys. It's sad that I pushed myself up to 30, but then I unfortunately won't make it there in the 25. So, but we're still gonna make it. Oh boy. Let's see. Yeah, it's 24. It just hit 25 minutes. Man, I'm about 2 minutes off from my first time I power walked. And that's just it. It shouldn't be a power walk. It should just be a normal walk, but I have to push myself to walk faster. We'll get there though. We will get there. There's somebody following behind me. I want to know if they saw my book bag. Yeah, it took a minute to walk here. Took a minute to around the corner. Here's the car. End of 2 weeks. Starting now. Well, ending now. I don't think I've ever seen this garage open. Huh. Okay. All right, guys. We're at the car. Take this away from around my neck. Now my legs are on fire. Oh boy. And I just did laundry. And now the shirt is ruined. But yeah, if you look at the thing, I don't know if it'll actually show it. Oh, darn, you won't be able to see it. Darn, I wish I was able to see that, but yeah, I'm going to end it here. 27 minutes, not bad, but not what I wanted. I'm going to go inside and relax. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Tanzua Koite.